Playing as tactical as possible is a common way to customize your Ravenfield experience. If this is you, no doubt you've already picked out a great combat skin and a weapon to go with it, but all too often, I see people stop there. There are 3 other slots available in your loadout, and not just any slots, but for special equipment. Now instead of neglecting those 3 slots by picking a basic rocket launcher and grenades, or just an ammo or med pack, I say there's plenty of room to make your arsenal a little less boring and just a bit more tactical. Today, we go over unique equipment to use in your next battle, starting with the Mortar Launcher. And my god, this thing can rain hell. This mod lets you place a mortar that becomes part of your squad and fires automatically. With a range of 50 meters to 5 kilometers, this makes for the perfect backup when defending a position or needing to shoot over obstacles. Placing 3 of these can literally turn you into a one-man army, though watch out, if you're on the attack, try not to get too close to enemies or you'll get hit yourself. Next, and quite possibly the most in-depth weapon mod on the workshop, the Deployable Command Center. I'd love to make my own video on this, but I feel like it's already pretty well covered, so I'll just do a brief overview. So here's the complete breakdown of the Deployable Command Center, because true tactical warfare comes from logistics, and that's precisely what this mod does. The Command Center comes with 6 primary functions: Rally, which allows the Command Center to be a respawn point, Build, Support, Requisition, Deployment, and lastly, Decommission, which destroys the entire base. The primary 4 in the center have capabilities that increase across 3 levels. At level 1, you can build MG turrets, sandbags, or barbed wire. You also have the choice of strategic or air support, which offers artillery and helicopter support. You can also summon supplies, which refills ammunition and health, or summon vehicles such as quad bikes and both Jeep variants. And lastly, you can deploy a small recon team of bots. Level 2 adds more capabilities, of which allows you to build HESCO boxes, anti-tank and anti-air turrets, and the barracks, which lets you summon different troops to your squad. For support, the only addition is to air, which adds in bombing runs and laser guided missiles. You can also call in both helo variants now, and in the deployment tab, you can call in a full-on air assault. Lastly, for level 3, you can build a motor pool, which allows you to spawn in fully manned vehicles. You can also now fire a cruise missile, and if that's somehow not enough damage, you can now launch a nuke. For vehicles, you can get the last of them, of which is the tank and APC, and lastly, you can deploy airborne troops over the map. And that covers the current capabilities of the Deploy Command Center, and damn, it's a lot. It's honestly like 12 mods in one, which is just insane. Amazing mod, and quite frankly shocked it works so well. Important note, you must also be on the latest build for this mod to work effectively. You cannot be on Raven M compatible. This will cause problems with building and about half of the other features. So if you have any issues with this mod, it's probably related to that. Next, let's take inspiration from another tactical shooter, Rainbow Six Siege. What are their equipments? Flashbang, okay, we have that. Grenade, smokes, okay. Deployable shield. Deployable shield? Yes, there is a mod for that. And all too often, I find myself getting caught out in the open, getting shot at, and what better than to spawn a literal shield. A little precarious to use as you can knock it over pretty easily, but effectively does its job of stopping bullets. Pretty simple compared to the command center, but hey, it does something you can't do with it, which is a shield on the go. Now, let's face it, shields can be kinda heavy, and they don't provide perfect cover. So what's a way to improve that? Well, you can't get shot if you can't even be seen at all. The Invisibility Cloak for when you want to turn yourself into a TF2 spy. Simply hold and click and now you're invisible to enemies. The main liability of this gadget is the reload time and the fact that you can't sprint while using it. But don't worry, there is a solution. That would be the run to shoot mutator and reload control, which lets you move fast and be invisible permanently, so long as you do hold down the mouse. Combine this further with executions for the true TF2 spy experience. Another popular mod, but is too good to keep off this list, is the Grapple Hook. A lot of fun to use and works surprisingly really well. It's great for quick movement, scaling walls, and just getting around. It's got some unique mechanics related to how you move and jump, so you can really feel the momentum. And of course, this makes it perfect for trying trick shots out. Since I've been referring to other games and media, this one can let you kind of be like someone in the Survey Corps. Let's take a step back. After all, tactical equipment doesn't need to be technologically advanced. I present the Entrenching Tool, aka a shovel. Dig yourself a foxhole here, there, anywhere, whether it be in the trenches or in the middle of a train station or solid concrete. Either way, there will be a hole for you to take cover in. Not much else to explain, it just digs a hole. Alright, this next equipment comes with a bang. Now this might not be the greatest mod to include, that's why it's far into this list, but we have the bomb vest. Because sometimes a fight might be unwinnable, and you know, you're gonna die anyways. You gotta take out as many ravens as you can. You'll respawn, it's alright. Shit happens. But hey, it's unique tactical equipment, and that's what this video is for, so why not? So this mod does as described. Strap on a few kilos of dynamite, find the most populated area of ravens, and let the fireworks begin. Honestly, just downloading this mod probably put me on a list, but whatever. Let's wrap it up with some air support mods. Now I'd love to pick just one by Aya, but honestly I think it's worth mentioning a few of them to pick from. Personally, I love the UAV as it allows you to tag all opponents on the map. There's also the Juggernaut, which drops a Juggernaut kit for you to equip, which instantly turns you to a true terror and is just so much fun to use. Then there's also the classic air support types, such as the A10, letting you carpet bomb the entire map. This creator has so many other types of air support that it just really comes down to preference on what you want to use, but this is just a taste of how powerful air support mods can be. Regardless, a lot of fun to mess around with and incredibly well made. These add a lot of fun to the gameplay experience, albeit a little overpowered, but hey, if I wanted balance, I'd probably play a PvP game instead of, against bots. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I know a lot of these are fairly known, but I still want to talk about them. Anyways, thanks for making it this far in the video. You always be my favorite for just sticking around this long. I won't drag it out anymore, so until next time, peace.